Hey everyone, Anders here. In this video, we're going to be going over the test server Black Desert updates. Krogdalo is getting released next week. This is the new mythical horse that combines all three other mythical horses into one. Whenever you double jump, you'll be able to glide like Argonaut, you can quad dash like Doom, and you can run on water and full speed through the desert like Dine. You can accept a quest to obtain Krogdalo from Marindora in Camisylvia as long as you have the Krogdalo Sanctuary item in your inventory. This quest to acquire this mount can only be completed once per family. Krogdalo will learn all the skills of Mythical Argonaut, Dine, and Doom, and is born with 100% skill proficiency. The only skill it is unable to learn is Two-Seater. When leveling Krogdalo, the stats that increase are the same as Mythical Argonaut, Dine, and Doom, and grow up to a maximum of 1.3% per level. Krogdalo can grow to level 100, just like any other horse, but its stats will not grow from level 31. This mount cannot be bred or sold, and cannot be registered on the market. The only RNG aspect of this horse you need to worry about are the leveling stat ranges. You can, however, use growth resets to try for better stats. For class changes, they're finishing up the compensation changes to mouse to move removal, but also including some class balance. They say PvE balance will start on classes next week, with PvP changes coming once PvE has been modified to make up for the drastic changes to monster zone efficiency. They have improved the fall animation activation for a lot of class skills. They have reduced the chance of a skill being interrupted unless it's on a very steep slope, which should help with mobility and general flow of many classes as they move through slight elevation changes. For Warrior, shield charge's character direction has been changed to rotate according to the camera. For Prime Scars of Dusk, the attack power increase effect when using this skill has been transferred to Prime Counter. For Succession Guard, the defense increase effect that increases when hit by a skill has been removed, and the defense increase effect that is applied while maintaining a blocking stance has been increased from 20 to 40. For Shield Counter, they've changed the name to Shield Charge Counter. When blocking is successful during a defensive stance, you can activate the Shield Charge Counter skill, and all effects of the shield charge skill are applied, and the damage of the shield charge skill is amplified. Hilt Smash is now Stone Throw. When a block is successful during a defensive stance, you can activate the Spinning Slash skill, and at this time all the effects of the Spinning Slash skill are applied, and the damage of this skill is amplified. Furious Blow has also been changed so that it can be activated as long as the block is successful, and when activated after a successful defense, all effects of the Scars of Dusk skill are applied, and the damage of Scars of Dusk is amplified. For Awakening, the time for which the iframe is applied when using Head Chase is maintained has been increased by approximately 0.1 seconds. The character's orientation has been changed to be maintained regardless of the camera rotation while returning to the standby position. Takedown will also now link more smoothly when swapping to Awakening. For Awakening Ranger, Spirit's Haven has been changed so that it can be used even while in pre-awakening. Skills that are activated when you press spacebar while using Vine Knot, Spirit Shackle, Breezy Blade, Flow Rushing Wind, Waltz of Wind backwards activation, Wind Blade, and Spirit's Haven have been changed to connect to the evasive landing shot skill instead of the aerial shot of the extreme charging wind and bow skill. For Sorceress, Mark of the Shadow now has forward guard while using this skill, and the skill can now be maintained for up to 2 seconds by continuously pressing the skill control key. They've added a 6-second cooldown where any skill effects will not apply during cooldown. The health recovery effect on a successful hit has been changed to 80. The movement speed reduction effect for 5 seconds has been changed to 20%. For Tamer, Prime Surging Tide and Prime Moonlight Strike knockback effect has been changed to apply only to monsters, and the stiffness CC of the Prime Moonlight Strike has been changed to apply in PvP as well. Absolute Surging Tide knockback CC has been changed to apply only to monsters. Accordingly, the CC of the Awakening skill Skyreach will be changed to apply in PvP as well. Tree Climb can now link with Air Lightning and Trample while using this skill, and they increase the amount of time the character can rotate towards the camera when starting this skill. Flash and Prime Moonlight Strike can now link with forward aerial motion version of the Scratch skill. For Awakening, Skyreach bounce CC on last hit has been changed to knockback. It now also applies in PvP. The final hit is triggered quickly when left clicking while using a skill, and the attack range applied when the last hit is triggered by left clicking while moving has been adjusted to match the effect. For Valkyrie, Righteous Charge now has the ability to chain with a Skyward Strike, Shield Chase, Sharp Light, Blitz Stab, Prime Glaring Slash, and Prime Sanctitas the Enslar while using this skill. Just counter attack range has been adjusted. Movement speed bleed reduction or bleeding effects on hit have been removed, and an all DP debuff has been added. The all DP debuff is the same as those of the Prime Purification skill. The special damage of the skill has been changed from a counter attack and down attack to an air attack and down attack. They also made it so that just counter is triggered first when W left clicking after Prime Purification and Punishment. For Prime Divine Power, the bound effect has been changed to apply only to monsters, and the bound effect of the last hit of Prime Sanctitas the Enslar has been changed to apply to PvP as well. For Valkyrie Slash, the left and right evasion movement that was activated by AD plus right clicking and pre-awakening has been integrated into the effect of Valkyrie Slash. The iframe duration applied when using left and right evasion movements has been changed from 0.2 seconds to 0.4 seconds, and the chain after left and right evasion movement has been changed to be slower than before. For Awakening, they added a description for the iframe that activates during left and right attacks of Lancia training, and the duration of the iframe applied when attacking from left or right has been changed from 0.2 seconds to 0.4 seconds. For Witch and Wizard, Succession Magical Evasion has been changed so that a super armor is applied when using this skill. Witch's Succession Magical Evasion has been changed to be the same as Wizard's Succession Magical Evasion. They added the ability to activate Wizard's Succession Magical Evasion twice in a row, even when activated backwards, and the skill has been improved so that after activating it once to the left, right, and rear, it can be activated continuously in other directions except forward. For Dark Knight, while Vidier's Dogma effect is active, the PvP damage of Enforcement, Wheel of Fortune, Obsidian Ashes, Lunacy of Vidir, Black Spirit Prime Obsidian Ashes, and Black Spirit Prime Lunacy of Vidir have been amplified if you're in succession. For Awakening, while Vidier's Dogma effect is active, the PvP damage of Seed of Catastrophe, Flow Root of Catastrophe, Cluster of Despair, and Flow Spirit Blaze have been amplified. The mana consumed while maintaining Vidier's Dogma has been changed to 200 every 2 seconds. For Archer, Winged Strike stamina use has been reduced by 100, Zephyr Leap and Ultimate Zephyr Leap stamina has been reduced by 50, Meteor Dive stamina has been reduced by 50, Gaping Darkness stamina has been reduced by 50, and Glissade stamina consumption has been reduced by 50. For Lahn, Prime Spring Breeze can now link with Fragrant Stigma, Morning Dew, and Nimbus Dismount. When using Fragrant Stigma in the Crescent Moon state, Super Armor is now applied to the attack motion. Blade of Blood Stiffening CC has been changed to apply only to monsters, and the Super Armor effect has been changed to apply to attack movements as well. Ethereal Dance has been changed to stiffness on the first successful hit and knockdown on the second successful hit. For Awakening, Deadly Dance now has an attack power buff, and this effect is identical to the attack power buff of the Eradication skill. Flow Mangler, Black Spirit Mangler, Deadly Dance, and Bridal Despair, bleeding and pain damage effects have been unified to a bleeding dot of 50 per second for 18 seconds. Bloody Stride has been improved so that when using a skill and then linking with Eradication, the linking is smoother. Black Spirit Eradication's preemptive action applied before the attack has been removed. The increased critical hit chance and increased defense effects applied when using this skill has also been removed. The CC has been changed from stiffness to knockdown. Black Spirit Bleeding Heart's preemptive action applied before the attack has been removed, and the defense reduction debuff has been changed from 20 to 25. For Guardian, Prime Claw Reveal now has a down attack damage increase buff. Merciless Kick and Prime Avalanche Strike now only apply knockback to monsters, and they've added a forward guard effect when using Prime Avalanche Strike. For Hash, Shadow Slicer stamina consumption has increased from 250 to 400, and Paradise Beckon's healing amount reduction effect has been changed from 33% to 10%. The air attack damage buff has been changed from 10% to 2.5% for 5 seconds. For Nova, On Guard now has the ability to gain a 15% increase in casting speed for 30 seconds, and Twisted Orbit now has an added effect that resets the cooldown when the skill hits successfully. For Sage, Prime Spatial Fissure now has an attack power buff. This effect is identical to the attack power buff of Prime Illusion Expansion. Flow Finishing Touch has been changed so that it can be activated independently via the control keys WF. For Awakening, Flow Judgment stamina consumption has increased by 50. Bolt stamina consumption has increased by 50 both when used on and off cooldown. Divine Executioner cooldown has been increased by 2 seconds. Chain Lightning no longer has a shock effect, and Lightning Prison Protection has been changed from Super Armor to Forward Guard. For Maegu, Twirling Crane life recovery on use has been reduced by 800. Hazy Path no longer has an evasion buff on use, and Foxflare Ambush has been changed so that even if you use the skill in pre-awakening, it will move after the preceding action. Lastly, for Dosa, Metal Pour CC has been changed from knockdown to knockback. Fire Spread CC has been changed from knockdown to stiffness, and they also added split damage to the skill. When hitting 2 or more people in PvP, damage is reduced by 10%, with a minimum of 50% damage applied. Sky Stomp's life recovery effect applied when using this skill has been changed from a total of 1200 to just 500. Now moving on, for item changes, the Managed Currency UI has been updated with new token conversions to minimize some of the more tedious exchanges when you have a lot of tokens saved up. The inverted Heart of Garmith has been added to include information about the Sovereign's main weapon improvement effect of plus 50 accuracy. The Hungry Sea Monster, which was located in the safe zone south of Ilia Island, has been moved further south to a combat zone. The previously inaccessible area near the summit of the mountain in Duvenkroon has been made accessible. The description of increased item drop rate in the My Information window has been improved. They've shortened the text to improve readability. A purchase expansion button has been added to the right of the preset editing menu in the artifact presets like we have for the inventory and storage items. The maximum number of pet and artifact presets have been expanded. Artifact presets now go up to 20 and pet presets now go up to 10. Next week, when the preset expansion changes go through, we will lose all saved artifact and pet presets, so be aware and make note of your current presets so you can redo them when the patch goes live. And that's all for updates. A lot of nerfs in this one. Let me know what you think about these class balance changes and how have the monster zone changes affected your grind. Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.